And the Cowboys, they have put up points this year. There's his record on Dante Williams, who could go over 1,000 for the first time in his career today. Lipke, the fullback, leading the way for Williams, who barrels ahead.
This is going to be what I think the game will come down to. Steve Spagnuolo, one of the best corners. He disguises defenses. He makes it look this way, then blitzes from other spots. The best of Dak.
On a 2nd down and 6, Dak with pressure, able to unload it somehow and pick up a short gain to C.D. Lamb.
Going to be a play fake here. Dak's going to boot out, and you'll see Lamb right over here pretends to be blocking, goes out. And I think you're going to find
play of the game for the Chiefs defense against Indianapolis. 3rd and 4. Again, pressure, and it's picked. Because of the blitz, they pick it off with Watson. He gets away from Ferguson and to check the flag.
Wow. Eggs decides to come after him on the first 3rd down. You were not expecting that. And like I said, he has had Dak's number.
It was Hicks who was pressuring safety blitz.
Well, I want you to watch the corner at the top. Get into that. He plays in between. And the reason is because he's about to get hit by Hicks. If Hicks...
They do have Pacheco in uniform today. 1st down throw, and it is caught right away by Hollywood Brown. What Mahomes did last week, that was his highest pass yard total of the season. Didn't throw a touchdown for the 2nd time. That was a 1st down play. Pickup of 10. Now over to Rice on the run with a blocker in front. Wiley in front, and Rice is free.
One of the keys to the game coming in. Edge out here, because their run game is an RPO world, which means they can run it in the backfield or throw it out there, run past options.
Down. What a block first by Kelsey, and then how about the block by Jared Wiley? Extra point good by Butker. Wiley said, the word was that you had a little bit of a tweak and as well as a cramp. He said, I didn't know about the cramp. It was a tweak. But he's running fine as the return is last week. The 2 comeback wins. Look at the 2nd line. Time leading in the game. This is the first, it's also the first Thanksgiving game in history with each team coming off double-digit comeback victories. Cowboys go up the middle. Looked like they were trying to do something to trick them, deceive them.
Ability to run the ball. Everything stems from that. We know about the superpowers on the outside with the wide receivers, Pickens and Lamb. But the truth is it starts with Williams. And when he has to drop back to pass like you saw, bad things can happen from time to time.
Makes the handoff to Turpin. Now the time goes back over to Turpin. He's dangerous. Turpin almost slipping through that.
Fake a handoff. There's not a team better in the National Football League off of those actions and proven true right. Run the ball to be able to play action.
He got 5 yards on 1st down the last time. Now with a new set of downs, and they're going to have a pre-snap penalty here.
False start.
John Hussey and his fine crew presiding over this one. Let's go down to Trace.
It is so difficult to win here in AT&T, but talking with some Cowboys was if they got behind early and Chiefs fans would take over.
Well, they're behind early just as they were last week. And the pass goes over to Pitt.
Unbelievable. Like you put the tape on. He's so smooth. He catches everything. His catch radius is everywhere. Just throw.
Now the goal is going to be, how do you keep him?
That is going to be a good problem to have.
2nd and 5. And look at Chris Jones busted.
Well, it's Tyler Smith right there. Just a swim move by Chris Jones. And he really was a major difference in that win last week.
It was ankle. So he got a 3rd and 7. Here comes the pressure, the pass. It's on the money for Lamb.
Back right here, you're going to see the outcut right here, and that's an incredible route. He restacks McDuffie, who doesn't get restacked very often at times. Look at getting up on the ball quickly.
Yes, they do. Taking no time at the line, and a quick bootleg throw it is to Schoonmaker. And we know about how good Bolton is, and he got a big contract. But Chanel and Tranquil make a lot of plays, too.
They really do. I mean, Chanel.
2nd and 9. Dak. Oh, Bolton stepped right in front of Lamb. Got his hand.
Well, this almost was another pick. And it should have been in some ways. Great job by CD to break this up right at the 30. You got to survive and then thrive later.
3rd and 9. As Dak throws to a wide open Lamb. Stutter stop move and
meant to cover 4, basically 2 guys. There's going to be 2 underneath. And if you can get inside of them, you send 2 people going in, call like that on. people are swallowed up with pressure coming at you.
We've got an injured Chief defender Brian Cook is down on the field, so we're going to take an in-10, and Mike Edwards is up off the practice squad. He's in the game. As Cowboys go screen with Williams, and he's got a first down. Galloping ahead, the ball yards.
It's a great play design. He's going to be down here. His knee hit, yep, well before. Because it's a simple screen pass on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's all. From the 15. Williams, nowhere to go.
Joe affected the quarterback enough, so they have to bring someone else usually.
Malik Davis comes in for Williams at running back, gets the handle on 2nd and 13, and he gets started out with, at home, they start out with 3 40-point outbursts. They're averaging 33 on the season now at home.
So right there at the top of the league. Big test today.
3rd and 10. Going to the end zone, and he's there!
Put another one on the other side.
I think it was a Philly thing with him in the drops. He had 4 in the season opener up there, 3 last week. But now today, different story. How about...
And it's in the first quarter against CeeDee Lamb.
How about that? Ball bounces on a hop to Thornton, and he's out to the 28-yard line.
There's Williams right there. He's been a monster since they've got him.
But look, Hunt able to run right past that side and pick up about 4.
Center, I want you to watch him. He's going to get 2 different guys. He's going to go hit and then go up to the 2nd level. So he comes off and hits Williams, then he got right up to Overshown.
You saw Humphrey, who snaps it back here to Mahomes, and they go back to Hunt. He's got more running lane, and he's able.
Certain times, just the eye test, right? You're watching the game and you see the Chiefs, and I was like, this looks to me like the most efficient run game Cowboys last 2 weeks.
Well, they're going to try to go end around here with Worthy. All kinds of space for Worthy. And the former Texas Longhorns down.
See the fake handoff and then the reverse, but it's under center. And you see Worthy's speed. One of the fastest.
They welcome the return on this play to Isaiah Pacheco, who's been out with a knee for a few games. And Pacheco able to show some stuff here.
Season's on the line last week. Andy Reid played it close to the vest. He ran the ball. 30 carries for Kareem Hunt. I can't remember the last time I saw Andy Reid.
You're going back now.
They have the team to do it.
More than a decade. 2nd and 1. The short one. Pass over to Rice, and look at him.
5 men on the line of scrimmage. Dallas turned to this 5-down line, which has really helped. You got 3D tackles in the game a lot of the time. Many guys on the outside for the quick screens, the bubbles, stuff like that.
Defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus.
He's done a great job here.
1st and 10. Worthy, decked by Williams.
Just a little too cute. You're going to get 5 men rushing the passer here, and when that happens, like I said, you can't. Huge 4th quarter right up here last week.
Mahomes going to slide to the right. They're chasing him, and he's going to throw it away. Thornton's over on Mahomes.
He had a chance. Rice was actually open, but this is why incredible right guard is out. You saw it affected him a little bit last week.
Rice down low. Looks like one-on-one coverage. Mahomes looking, taking off. Going to try to beat him with his legs. Got tripped up, but he's still for 16.
Overshown is incredible, but Creed Humphrey is as well. The center's going to go up and grab the spy, or at least make him feel under center. This is when I think the Chiefs are at their best.
Hand off to Hunt. Hunt bounces off the hit, and finally.
How many games have we done now where recently, right, when you're losing games and you've got to win, I'm saying, hey,
on this drive, Wildcat, and it's Rice at quarterback, and Rice trying to get the edge, and Rice trying to get to the end zone, and he lost the ball on the way out. He's not.
Yeah, and then Wilson's going to come in at the end and get his hand down, and this has been a big thing. Everyone wants to give.
He's so tough in goal line. He has scored a touchdown in 4 consecutive games. They call on him again. Hunt going sideways. No.
Dallas is different. Why the hope in the future? You have a chance. They can shut. They're going for it.
Yep, 4th and just inside the 2.
They're not going to run this football
right. Always dangerous down here. Mahomes looking in the end zone, and he goes to Kelsey for the touchdown.
Got stopped in the red zone consistently.
Butker tacks on one more in what's been a wild opening quarter. Remember last week, Kelsey.
More last week. You talked about it, right? Could have had the touchdown. It was called back, and he was open multiple other times.
Pooch kick down to the 7 to Turpin. Not much real estate over there. Shootout. But you like these high-scoring affairs.
Love those hoedowns and showdowns and shootouts.
Team number 38. That 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul. We will go to the second period.
From the 16, off the penalty during the return. Dak decides to go to the right side, and it's there. Able to...
Dottenheimer and the way they've built this whole system. Hiring the right people, bringing in Clayton Adams and all the guys in the offensive staff, but
certainly has developed as the season gone on. Here's a pass, this time over to Turpin, turning it upfield, and then stepping out of bounds as Edwards was waiting.
Miscommunication by Kansas City, 2 guys in one spot, no one in the curl flat area. And you see what 100%.
That's the word on the
I was
street.
the fastest until I gave it to him.
Exactly.
No question about that.
Here's Williams, turn it upfield, he's got about 3. 2nd and 8. Look at this pass, able to dump it off. Little jump action. What a great effort that was by Dak.
Yeah, he's done a great job getting through the progressions and keeping his foot.
3rd and 4. Sideline they go, and that was missed time. Looking for Pickens.
Trying to create too much room there. If he stayed in the pocket, he had more space. But you're going to watch Pickens go up. McDuff going for a big one right here.
At the 48 of the Chiefs.
But watch out for him coming off the edge.
Dak gets it away. They get the first down. Ferguson.
Throw it.
Where they blitz you.
When they blitz from here, where do you throw it?
Yeah.
Right where they blitz from. The problem sometimes is you can't diagnose.
All these years, the clarity is there as he's looking around here and is just unable to get the football.
Play action, come around, and now over the middle right there. Throw it. He just runs up in the pocket and misses him. Now Pickens.
And that is Davis getting the carry for only a yard. We go down to Tracy on the sideline.
They taped it, retaped it. He was doing some light jogging on the sideline, and I was told he will try and play through it, but only...
Not a lot of time this year calling him up.
3rd and 9. They go screen. Illinois able to turn the corner a little bit.
Go to the kickoff.
Mr. Automatic.
That's his new nickname. Here's Mr. Automatic.
Here's the kick by Aubrey, and finds its way to straighten out.
Experience, you got to meet everyone in the community. It's just such a special thing they do.
Here's Patrick's pass, goes back to Kelsey, and he
goes back, and look at this route. He's going inside. He's going to end up getting back outside. You've got to make him feel that way. That's...
Again, without Noah Gray today, inactive. Off an injury last week. Holmes flings it down the field.
And you'll see at the top of your screen, Thomas is going to get right past Kingsley. You throw the ball away, no chance of an interception. Stay in phase. Great job by Thomas, though, creating the pressure.
Chiefs on 2nd and 10. And the pass comes over to Worthy again, shoved out by Bland, about a yard.
Standing football as well. This is a great mano-a-mano, right? Kind of a game where it's like, you got to beat the man today. And you got a great opportunity in front of you. But you still got to go through them.
3rd and 1. Moving around Kelsey, who's in there to block as they get Hunt the call, and he picks up the first.
I know you're going to talk about 3rd
of the Cowboys. Going for the home run ball. Looking for Thornton.
Holding. Offense number 71. 10.
And this offensive line, by the way, again, operating without Trey Smith today. Caliendo in for him.
Yeah, and you'll see the hold inside. That's going to be called. And by the way, Odigizua has been playing at a very high level, Jim. I mean, we had a monster with Clark, Williams, and Odigizua.
Here's a 1st and 20. They come after him, and Kelsey able to take the catch for only 1 yard. They
do have a way to get into the playoffs. If you lose, it's really bleak.
Mahomes Looking around, making sure he can buy some time. Again, no, he's going down.
It's going to be your ability to plaster on the outside, right? How do we teach it over and over again? They do it. They continue with the coverage. It's a coverage sack, but it's
technical team members really touching. Here's a 3rd and 26 as Rice gets the little. We'll have a first punt of the game here, Tone.
Yeah, but it's all set up by the longest sack of the year, probably 11, leaping off the tape the last few weeks, and how their effort.
Ariza to Kelsey. Here is Ariza sending it down to Turpin at the 15. They're caught there. And here they start this drive from the 15 with Williams coming off that left side. He's got about 4. What a pleasure it is to have Gene Steratore on the
football and not some flags.
Stand by, Gene. We know we're going to need you. As Dak thought about going up and then goes wide and throws it away.
Yeah, I'm fine, but can you throw a flag? He goes, no, I'm not going to throw a flag. Did you not hear Gene? He just talked about it.
Exactly.
We're not gonna do it. He's like, yeah, but I mean, you could.
Shoulder, not in the head, neck.
And it's slow replay, not real speed. You know what I mean? That probably played out a little.
Jones coming after him. Prescott gets it away in time. Ferguson has the first down out.
It was Dak did his part even better, extending the play and checking it down.
Here's a handoff. Turpin, and he tumbles.
Hitting the press. You basically have to win out.
Here's Prescott. Saw the pressure and threw it in the area of Ferguson. Basically, San Francisco and Detroit. Got to beat out 3 of those 4 teams. They will play Detroit 1 week from tonight.
Yes.
So they can.
That penalty is declined. 3rd down.
I will tell you this, just going through it like you were talking about. After that, I think they're going to be, to me, you got a serious shot at getting the playoffs if you win today.
There's Prescott under pressure. Able to throw a beautiful pass over to Pickens.
This will be interesting because Dak missed the hot route. When people all blitz from your left, where do you throw it? To the left, but he
Pass
made it work.
interference. Defense, number 35.
And that'll be Watson just holding at the top of the route. But Pickens just going up. I'm running a go route. Nope, goodbye. Hot throw on the interception he missed. Ended up throwing an interception. We call it hot, meaning no one's blocking.
Leave those alone, Jim, right now.
1st and 10. Takes the handoff to Lamb and then swings it over to him. And CD's trying to take off. But it gets the double whammy.
Pressure come from this side. And as soon as it comes, up the middle, he has an outlet in his brain. Throw to where they come.
Lamb, who sits out this play. 2nd and 1. They've got the first. And look out. Here goes Davis. Malik Davis sitting in zone. And the Cowboys take the lead.
I'm giving credit on a shot. The fullback, Lipke right here, gets in there, takes on Bolton. But it was really the fact that Kansas City hadn't seen that formation on an
85-yard drive in 8 plays.
And Dak kind of willed that drive too.
Certainly did a couple of times under heavy heat.
Yep.
Extra point, good.